Hi skate pals, I'm Elizabeth from Geek Girl Skates, and in this video I'm bringing you some footage from my October skate diary. I love filming myself when I'm skating because it really helps to see my progression as I've started to learn new tricks, so I'm really excited to look back at these videos and see where I was last month. If you keep a similar diary, go ahead and tag me on Instagram because I love seeing skater progression. Right, okay, let's have a look at these videos. So in October, our weather has definitely changed here in northeast England. We have had a lot of windy, cold days, and I was so desperate to skate that I just had to go do it anyways. This is one of the nice days, where it was nice and sunny. I managed to drag my husband out of the house and he came and filmed me while I was skating. Over the last month, I've really started to land some tricks. I don't think in October I actually landed anything new. I've just been working on consolidating the tricks that I've just started to learn how to do. So this is like my backside 180s, half cab, around the world. I love the rolling drop in. That is like my go-to drop in now, especially if I want to get some speed for a little slide on the coping. So yeah, just really enjoying these new tricks and having them all kind of come together all at the same time has been really nice. But now I feel like I have too many tricks that I'm trying to practice and trying to, string all together into a cool run, and just trying to get like my brain to kind of like work it all out and like, yes, you can do these tricks all in a row. Oh, 50-50s. So the 50-50 was kind of a new trick for October. I think I had tried it a few times before, wasn't really landing them consistently at all, but it was starting to come together in October, so I was really excited. Still not as consistent as I would have liked it, but we'll see what happens in November. Yeah, so ooh, I love that tabernacle where I land it and I stick it, but I've just kind of, I felt like I was gonna fall off or fall back down. I really like those, like the backside 180 to a toe stop, and it just looks so cool. Oh yes, and this is from that same weekend. We had some really nice weather that weekend, hence the sun, which was nice, but you can see on the ramp there's a bit of a few puddles that I was just waiting for them to dry up at this point. I think I've watched this video like 20 times. I was so excited. I was totally stoked that this ramp is a bit bigger than the one in the previous video, and so trying to transfer those tricks from the small mini ramp to a slightly larger mini ramp, and having them kind of come together was just so exciting and was such a feel-good moment. Oh, and yeah, here you can see I'm in a t-shirt. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that warm that day. I think it was pretty chilly. On this day, there were some friends that came to the skate park with me. I think this weekend was the bank holiday, and it was really nice to skate with some friends and get outside and do a bit of skating. And it really just kind of made the whole weekend worth it. Yeah, I love doing slides on this mini. It is so smooth, and I think the smooth concrete really helps as well. Oh, it's so much fun to play on this mini ramp. Yes, and also really starting to nail those fakie stalls. Like, I feel so much more solid, and I feel like I'm getting more and more upright on my fakie stalls, so I'm so happy to have that kind of progression happen as well. And like I said, these, like in the last few months, so many new tricks have really just kind of come together for me, and I'm feeling so much more confident in my skating, and it's just really nice having it all work. Yeah, so this must be the week that I had off work, and I think every day I managed to skate, and I tried out this tiny little park, and oh my, it is so tiny. I've been wanting to go to this park for a few years, but it was just kind of like out of the way enough that I didn't want to like make a special trip, but I was like, I'm off work, I'll go skate here. And I was like, yeah, it's got a spine, it's gonna be so awesome. Honestly, this park is so funny. It's got some really great features, but it's so compact and packed together. It's so hard to move. I mean, I'm sure if you're a kid on a scooter that this park is probably great, but the transitions were incredibly steep. Like, they were just like, I would not recommend a beginner skate at this park at all. And like, the steepness was unreal. I felt a bit funny. So the next park I went to that same day was this it's this funny little park, and it's got like 3 tiers of transitions. Yeah, I mostly played in the shallow end, but I do want to go back and play on the bigger ramps. But even though it was like this 3/4 bowl on 3 tiers, the sides were like at an angle, so I was a little bit hesitant about trying out the taller transitions, so I just stuck to the little ones here. But it was actually good fun, and I've been looking for a skate park that I can suggest to beginners where there's a nice easy transition for them to learn how to drop in, and this is definitely going to be high on my recommendations. If you happen to be in Northeast England, send me a message and I'll tell you where the skate park is. Right, so yeah, later on this week I was at this indoor park. I was just having fun. I'm trying to go back to a lot of the tricks that I learned how to do during a beginner Igor's game, and really haven't really done that much since then. So hence the Bertleman. I was just having fun this evening and trying to get used to going fakie. And you can't see it in this view, but there's a spine behind me. So I'm trying to get used to getting my wheels over the coping of the spine, and then also kind of doing something a bit more fun on the end that you can actually see here. So trying to do a slide. Also, what you can't see here is that there's this screw on the coping, and every time I try and slide on it, my blocks catch on it. So it's a on, yeah, down I go. So every time I try and slide on it, it catches and it makes me stop. So it's a bit of a funny one. I think I'm gonna have to like try waxing it next time and see if I can help the slide a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I think by this point as well, my legs were giving out. Like, I think I had so this will be like day 5 or 6 in a row of skating, and my legs are so tired. And I think this evening as well, I would almost said, oh, I don't think I can do another day, but I went anyways because I was like, I'm on my week off, I'm going to skate it. Okay, so here I was trying to do a backside 180 and land in a box stall, and I kind of got it, and for some reason I was kind of having a hard time getting my feet to like land in the right position. And then yeah, airing out fakie. I do need to keep practicing that, because I was doing it more consistently before, but that was because I was trying to get used to doing a solid fakie stall. Oh, so this skate park, I'm gonna have to go back. Again, it's kind of out of the way and I don't make it there very often. Like, I think it's been many years since I was last at this park. But it is so big compared to the majority of the skate parks I go to in the Northeast. So I didn't stay very long. And yeah, so back to this skate park. Again, this is another one of those blustery days. I think when you're skating and it's this cold out, you really need to give yourself time to warm up. Because I know if I'm cold and I'm trying to skate and I'm all like stiff, and you know, when you skate you want to kind of have like a loose stance because it means you can absorb impact if you fall. And if you're all rigid because you're cold and freezing, you're more likely to injure yourself, I think. So that's my top tip for skating in the cold, I guess. But again, at the skate park, like, my focus has just been to really consolidate the tricks that I've been learning lately. So backside 180s, half cabs. Okay, and yeah, this is like right at the end of the month. Sadly, I didn't get any footage of myself skating at the Halloween event that I went to. That was fun. I actually skated in a big like vintage style, what is it called? Like modern vintage, where it's like a 1950s petticoat dress. Yeah, that was an experience. Petticoats? Yeah, like they're okay to skate in, but yeah, you can't see your feet very well because the skirt sticks out so much. So that's my October skate diary. I hope you've enjoyed watching my progression over the last month. Like, the weather in November is definitely changing, so unfortunately I'm not getting to do quite as much skating as I'd like to. But you know, I'll have a little bit of an edit, but it might not be very much. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Happy roller skating!